And so she came to me and she said, so I feel like I've met this person, Jesus. And you know, in England at the moment, we are seeing the most beautiful things. Like God is showing up to people. These are sort of the fulfillment of our prayers, that God is showing up to people in the most profound ways. You know, Jesus is being revealed to people in dreams. People are walking the street and they're having glimpses of like light and knowing that they need to get to church. The other day, maybe like maybe a month ago, I was at one of our church services and this woman came up to me and she said, excuse me, I've got a child and I'm going through a really tough time, but I was reading a kid's storybook, the Gruffalo. I don't know whether you've got the Gruffalo here. I was reading the Gruffalo to my daughter, no background in faith. She was reading the Gruffalo, and as she read one of the pages, she felt like Jesus speak to her. And so she came to me and she said, so I feel like I've met this person, Jesus. Can you tell me who he is? I was like, yes, I can. I mean, this is God showing off, right? It's just quite humbling that our strategies, do we strategize that Jesus would show up in the Gruffalo? This is a demonstration of his power, and we are being awakened as the church to pray, to rely on him. We are being humbled to rely and to have eyes to see the demonstration of his power, not our own efforts. How then, as the church, as Garden Church, as Trinity Church, how do we posture ourselves towards a demonstration of God's power, not human effort and wisdom?